Today on Two Crazy Ketos, we're going to make another recipe from our daughter, Michelle.
And this one involves balls. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
Two Crazy Ketos. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like product reviews and we do recipe videos. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a video from a recipe made by somebody who cooks way better than me, you'll be alerted to it.
So today we're going to make a recipe from our daughter, Michelle.
Balls.
And it involves...
Meatballs.
Balls.
Meatballs.
Right.
It's Michelle's
You have the
meatballs.
humor of a 3-year-old.
Michelle's meaty balls. Meatballs?
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
Balls.
So we're going to make a recipe for meatballs. We've made recipes for meatballs before, but these are really, really good.
Yes, they are.
And they're designed to cook in the air fryer. A lot of times when I make meatballs, I brown them and then I cook them in tomato sauce, which not the best when you're looking for a low carb count. But these are really good because the problem with really good meatballs on keto is you need a binder.
You do. You need, like, what we used to do was add breadcrumbs to everything.
Yeah, breadcrumbs. I've used hemp hearts. I've used a few things that are okay. But, yeah, she's kind of nailed it with the combination of everything she put together. So you ready to see what we need?
Yes.
So here's what we're going to need. First thing we need is obviously some ground beef.
You need some meat.
You need 2 pounds. I'll leave a link for the recipe down below. That one's slightly over 2 pounds. We'll just take a little bit out. We need some garlic. She told me to use garlic cloves. I don't keep garlic cloves in a house. I use the minced garlic. It's just garlic, water, and citric acid for preservatives. But we need some Italian seasoning, some Parmesan or some Romano cheese, some Redmond salt. I modified it a little bit. She didn't add any salt. I added salt.
We are always wanting a more salt.
And then the last ingredient is you need some beef flour, or you could use chicken flour.
Yes.
So we get this from Carnivore Crust. We have a link down below. If you use the code 2crazyketos, you get 10% off. They have a chicken, they have a beef, and today we're going to use beef and organ.
No, really?
Yes. Why not? Because this is a great way to get some of your organ meat hidden into your food, and it's mostly beef. So the ingredients on this one are grass-fed beef heart, beef liver, beef kidney, and then Redmond real salt. So we're going to use that.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
So in a bowl, we're going to have 2 pounds of ground beef. Then we're going to add some of our beef flour, Parmesan cheese, Italian seasonings, salt, and something we forgot to mention earlier, we need 2 eggs. Now what we're going to do is just go ahead and mix that up completely. You want to make sure you mix all the spices and the seasonings together, but don't over mix it because then you're going to start breaking down the protein and it's going to turn into glue. Oh, we also forgot to add in the garlic. Okay, now that everything is all mixed together, it's time to roll them into...
Balls.
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Now, you could make these as large or small as you want. Just understand the bigger you make them, the longer the cooking time is going to be. Right. And if you're cooking them in an air fryer, there's a good chance the outside will get really crispy and the inside won't be cooked enough if you make them too large. So you can either roll them by hand, or what we're going to do is we're going to actually try this meatball press that we got. It's called Meatball Master.
And it looks like it's going to make the perfect size for what I'm looking for. Not too big, not too small, like Goldilocks balls.
So what you're supposed to do is make this and then stick it in the freezer. We're going to kind of skip that step and just see if we can use it to actually form all of the balls at one time. So we're just going to fill it up, and I believe it holds a couple of pounds of meat. There's actually a little fill line on here, right here, and it says to try not to exceed that line. Okay, once you get it all filled up, what we're supposed to do is basically just put this thing together.
And it's gonna score it.
Press it down. I think, and then what we do is we just kind of turn it over and keep pressing. Now, what they tell you to do is actually stick it in the freezer.
But we're gonna just use it right away.
Okay, now that we got them all scored, what we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna try this a little different. It sort of scored them.
It did.
We're gonna pull them out.
Whoa!
And then what we're gonna do is just take each one and roll it into a little bit better meatball. So using this meatball maker really did make it a lot easier. It would definitely work better if you were using it the way they tell you to use it, which is freeze it. You put them in there, press it down, put it in the freezer, and then you can break them off whenever you want.
But look at all the balls we got.
But you did get 32 equal size balls when you put it in here, and then just take it out and score it to separate them. So it worked really well. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook these in batches, unless of course you have a really large air fryer, but we don't have a big one. So we're gonna put them in at 350 degrees until they're crispy and cooked. Okay, meatballs are all cooked.
Now, how long did it actually take to cook these balls?
So in the air fryer, based on this size, this batch, I did them in 2 different batches, and it was 350 degrees. It took 15 minutes.
Not long.
And I'm going for an internal temperature of 160 degrees. If you go much more than that, they kind of dry out. So at 160 degrees, they're cooked and they're absolutely perfect.
You don't want to have dry balls.
No, you don't want dry balls.
You just don't.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay, we got a little bit of marinara sauce here. I'm gonna dunk mine in there. Ready?
Dink.
Dink. Mmm. So good.
So good. Really moist. Sorry, another bad word. But delicious. Really good.
And here's the thing. They're really juicy and they're not falling apart. Like when you don't use a binder, they fall apart. And these, you can see, hopefully the camera picks it up, you can see all the juices in there. So they're not dry at all. And what's really good about it is you don't taste the organ meat.
I was just about to say, as much as these are delicious, it's also really nice that I'm getting in the organ meat that I want without the flavor of organ meat. It just tastes really, really good.
I absolutely love these. The Parmesan cheese gives a little bit of flavor.
Just enough.
But it doesn't overpower it, and it's bringing in lots of salt. I mean, just perfect combination of flavors. If you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent videos I'm gonna put right over there.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time our daughter makes something delicious, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.